Hello and welcome to our assembly today on developing diligence. The word diligence means careful or persistent hard work or effort to accomplish what is undertaken, or in other words, working hard to get the job done. We're now going to look at a short video that illustrates diligence using Aesop's fable, The Ants and the Grasshopper.
The ants spend half the year gathering their food, preparing for the winter, and they have a lot to do. They know they need to store enough or else they'll be in trouble. The winters can be cold, so in the summers they work double. The grasshopper sits around practicing his fiddle. The ants are very busy, but he does very little. He doesn't want to plan ahead, he doesn't see the point. The leaves are green, the sun is out, and he would rather dance around than have to think about a winter that is slowly coming. The ants are really funny to be working when it's sunny. There's a time to work and there's a time to play. You can even do them both on the very same day. But when the sun shines, there's no time to waste. So let's make sure to make the most of today. There's a time to work and there's a time to play. You can even do them both on the very same day. But when the sun shines, there's no time to waste. So let's make sure to make the most of today. Okay, let's make sure to make the most of today. Okay, let's make sure to make the most of today. Cause seasons change and in a blink the leaves turn brown. The ants gathered in their trees and burrowed underground. Then suddenly the wind began to blow and snow began to fall. And during winter, the forest has no food at all. The grasshopper wandered hungry through the cold. He thought about the ants and how their home was full of food. If he had only known, he would have helped from the beginning. Cause planning ahead is a smarter way of living. There's a time to work and there's a time to play. You can even do them both on the very same day. But when the sun shines, there's no time to waste. So let's make sure to make the most of today. There's a time to work and there's a time to play. You can even do them both on the very same day. But when the sun shines, there's no time to waste. So let's make sure to make the most of today. Okay, let's make sure to make the most of today. Okay, let's make sure to make the most of today. Let's make sure to make the most of today.
The Bible also includes many areas where diligence is supported. In the Proverbs of Solomon, we keep talking about the fact that every time that we're diligent, we end up getting benefits from our harvest and benefits from the work that we do. But that if we are slothful or a sluggard, then we end up with nothing. Sometimes what can make it hard is that we don't see all the hard work that goes into things. We see people going and performing at the top of their game, but we don't see the sacrifice and hard work that they've put in, all the hours of training. We see people taking glorious kicks to win, for example, the World Cup final, but we don't see Johnny Wilkinson's hours and hours and hours of training every single day, including New Year and Christmas, built up to that. We see finished products, actors on TV, working and having something that they've produced really, really well, but we don't see the hours and hours and hours of rehearsal and preparation that goes into performing such a thing. And also at school, we see people getting high marks, we see people with the great results, but often we don't see the work and the hard work that's gone into that. We only see those end results. In 2014, researchers published a piece of work investigating the importance of diligence, posing the following scenario. Calvin and Susie are doing their homework. Tonight's assignment, multiplication tables. Despite their teacher's constant appeals that math is important, they both find the activity tedious and would much rather be doing something else instead. Calvin, a few problems in, disengages and instead watches YouTube videos. Susie, on the other hand, ignores the urge to do something fun and stays focused on the task. 30 minutes later, Calvin is now consumed in his search for obscure cereal commercials, while Susie is finishing her final problem. A scenario I guess we all find ourselves in at least some points. The researchers designed a test and then studied it over several years to see how things turned out. The test was essentially a choice to do a maths first or to play computer games or watch a movie first. They found that those who chose the maths were more likely to have better grades, were more likely to have better scores on reading and maths tests, were more likely to graduate high school, and more likely to enroll in college full-time. So that ability to develop diligence and focus on the important things is vital. I'm now going to talk through a few methods that are excellent for developing diligence. Now the honesty time. I would even today still consider myself a work in progress in this and need to take more heed of some of the advice that I'm going to share here myself. Number 1, don't procrastinate. We are in charge of ourselves, so we need to take charge of ourselves. When our alarm goes off, it's tempting to hit the snooze button, but don't. Get up and get something done. Put away all distractions when working, unless it is vital for your work. Put away your phone and where possible, take yourself away from the noise and TV, etc. Secondly, organize yourself. Make sure you use your planner. Make sure you record the things that you need to do. Equally, make to-do lists. Make a list of the tasks that you need to be able to do throughout that day and also order them in order of priority, which are the most important to those that are less urgent and less important. But make sure that each of the tasks you put down are smart. Make sure that you're not just saying something like revise science, but you're specifically going to plan your task or the section that you're going to study and how long you're going to do it for, and also show what you will have achieved at the end. Thirdly, build in reward. Make sure that you have time for friends, family, hobbies, etc. But make sure that you do them when you finish your tasks, not plan to build them in before. And finally, focus on your goal. Keep in mind what you want to do, whether that be good exam results at the end of year 11 or at the end of this year, or whether it's developing a particular skill or whatever it is that your dream is. Make sure that you relentlessly focus on it and keep checking in your progress towards that goal. I'm now going to end in a prayer, and then I'll put up some short discussion questions for you to discuss as a tutor. So if you'll please join in a moment of prayer or reflection with me. Dear God, help us to focus on the goals that we have and keep them as a priority in our lives. Allow us to avoid distraction when we have important things to do. Give us the support to keep an eye out on our prize at all times. Amen.